It's 3:00 a.m. You're awake again. Your heart is racing. Your mind won't slow down. Let me tell you something most people never hear. These moments are not random, and they are not meaningless. There is a reason the enemy hates when you're awake at 3:00 a.m. Jesus rose early to pray, and look at the authority he walked in. Every breakthrough in Scripture was preceded by time alone with God, often in the dark, quiet hours. Tonight, I want to show you 3 spiritual weapons that can turn your 3:00 a.m. wake-ups from anxiety into divine encounters. But hear this honestly. If you don't change how you respond, you'll wake up tomorrow carrying the same heaviness, the same fear, the same unrest. Most believers handle these moments completely wrong. They say, "God, please help me fall back asleep. I have so much to do tomorrow." That's not prayer. That's panic dressed in religious language. At 3:00 a.m. you have a choice. Panic or pray. React or respond. The first weapon is what I call the immediate prayer. The moment your eyes open, before you touch your phone, before you check the time, before your thoughts start spiraling, speak first. Say, "Father, you woke me. What do you want to show me?" This matters because between 3:00 and 5:00 a.m. the world is quiet. Your distractions are asleep. Your defenses are lowered. This is when God can speak without competing for your attention. But the enemy knows this too. That's why, the moment you wake, your mind is flooded with fear. Financial pressure, broken relationships, past mistakes, future worries. That isn't random. It's strategic. If the enemy can fill your mind with anxiety, he can block revelation. Scripture gives us a powerful example. Hannah poured out her heart to God in quiet desperation, not in public performance. And God answered her. When prayer comes before panic, revelation replaces agitation. God did not wake you up to push you back into sleep. He woke you up to awaken you spiritually. The second weapon is the Scripture you carry. You don't need 10 verses. You need one. One verse you know by heart. One verse you can speak clearly in the dark. For example, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Why out loud? Because Scripture is not just for your mind. It is a declaration of authority. Faith is released when truth is spoken. At 3:00 a.m., your body may feel weak, but your spirit is alert. Though, it is often when God gives clarity about your direction, your calling, your next step. But many people make the mistake of trying to study instead of stand. This is not a classroom moment. It is a moment of spiritual resistance. David didn't read scrolls when he faced Goliath. He used what was already in his hand. Your memorized Scripture is your weapon. The third weapon is gratitude in the darkness. Instead of complaining about being awake, thank God that you are. Thank Him for trusting you at this quiet hour. Thank Him that while others sleep, He invited you closer. This isn't denial. This is spiritual maturity. Gratitude at 3:00 a.m. shifts you from victim to victor. From, "Why is this happening to me?" to, "What is God forming in me?" Job trusted God in his darkest moment, and restoration followed. David meditated on God in the night watches, and songs were born. Midnight awakenings are not always insomnia. Often they are intimacy. You are not being punished. You are being invited. Every time you roll over and try to force sleep, you miss the moment. Every time you choose worry over worship, you surrender ground that was meant to be holy. You are not weak. You are being trained. Tonight when you wake again, and you will, remember this. Pray first. Speak Scripture. Choose gratitude. And watch how the night begins to strengthen you instead of break you. Stop seeing 3:00 a.m. as your enemy. See it as your appointment.you. What you do in the dark will shape how you walk in the light. The enemy hoped to unsettle you. God intends to establish you. So the question is simple. Will you panic or will you pray? Your answer changes everything.